Christmas number one from 2016 there with Clean Bandit and Anne-Marie and Rockabye, and it actually spent 9 weeks at number one, only just narrowly missing that 10-week I suppose you'd say title, which Whitney Houston got back in the 90s with I Will Always Love You with Christmas number one. But there they are. That's our final Christmas number one in this show. But still joined in the studio by local DJ, but you're more kind of like UK local DJ now, Azariah Sheeley. So she's been with us all this evening and going to be dashing off very shortly because we're contemplating whether or not to go out.
Yeah, whether or not to go out when we do have work tomorrow.
I know. But, while you're on the Isle of Man, you might as well make the most of it. So, I suppose you have been making the most of it, really, by obviously coming home for Christmas. But you've also got 2 gigs planned in the Christmas period as well, haven't you? So tell us about those.
So I'm going to be playing at the courthouse upstairs on the Boxing Day. So come there, it's free, I'll just be playing up there. But yeah, and I'll also be playing at Peggy's on the 28th, which is going to be a ticketed event. I'll be playing at 8:30 till 10:30, and then there's 3 other DJs on throughout the night till the end. And I think it's going to be really good because it always seems to sell out. Last time it sold out, so yeah.
And actually for the Isle of Man there isn't many female DJs, because I'm in touch with quite a lot of the local DJs here on the island, but you're the first ever female DJ female DJ to come up on the show. Okay. So do you know, are you DJing with men, or is there any more women in the mix there?
They're all men, yeah. I don't think there's any other female DJs on the island. I'm not sure. Maybe.
I think there might be 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But in the UK, obviously, the scene is a lot different, isn't it?
No, yeah. In the UK, there's lots of other female DJs there, and it's becoming more of a thing now, which is good. It's for everyone at the end of the day.
Yes, and we don't want to let the men take over.
No, it's good to have an equal footing.
It was very much like that when I started out in radio as well, and probably from you with your radio shows that you do, you probably notice now there's more female DJs on air. Yeah. When I started out in radio, 25 years ago now, you were the only female radio presenter for that whole area of the UK. Yeah. So it's good, that we're getting out and about a bit. We're no longer behind closed doors at home. So these gigs then, so the Courthouse Boxing Day, so that's on Thursday. What time's that?
I'm going to be playing from 10:30 till 3:30 in the morning.
Okay, so pretty much all night.
All night. You won't be able to miss me if you're upstairs at the courthouse.
And that's free entry, so anybody can turn up to that one. Peggy's is the 28th, which is next Saturday night.
Yeah.
That's ticketed event. Do you know if they've got to be purchased beforehand, or is that on the door? Or
you can buy them on the door, I'm sure, and you can buy them online as well.
And you're on from
8:30 till 10:30 for a start.
Okay. And when do you go back to the UK?
I'm going back on the 2nd.
Right, okay. So you can have New Year's Eve on the island.
And and then we'll kick off the new year.
Yeah, and maybe have a bit of a sort of like nosy at the island's talent.
Yeah, totally.
Okay then, so if anybody's out there listening and they want to get in touch with you, how can they do that? You on social media?
I am on social media. You can find me on Instagram is my main sort of social, and it's at Azariah with a double R and a double I.
Right, okay.
Yes, that's AZARRIIAH. And then you can find me on Twitter at Azariah Sheeley, and Facebook. If you really want to talk to me that bad, you can find me on there. It's just Azariah Sheeley.
But not on Christmas Day when you're trying to have a family Christmas.
No,
We'll leave you alone on that day. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming up to the studio this evening. You're welcome. And we've still got one more track that you've picked out today. So this is the final track that you've picked, which really defines you as a person and as a DJ. So tell us a bit about this last track.
Okay, so this last track is a track by Peggy Goo. She's a DJ at the moment that's taking the world by storm. She's really blown up. She's very hip, very cool, and her music is sort of I think she delves a lot into the house, techno, electronica, and she has a lot of like acid influences, which is why I like that acid sort of vibe. She sings or speaks over a lot of her tracks, and she's just a really big inspiration to me as a woman and just an artist in general. She creates a lot of great art, so yeah.
And someone to look up to.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
And to carry on with that ambition to get yourself into Berlin.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for coming up, and we'll play the final track now, and we've got more music coming up as well from Mariah Carey and Kygo and Whitney Houston.
Seems I can't deny, some days just don't feel right. I think I feel much better at night. Seems